Welcome, second grade parents. I'm Mrs. Tita, and I'm one of the talent development teachers at Waddell. Our other TD teacher at Waddell is Miss Hoy. We found that a virtual differentiated education meeting, DEP for short, is preferred by most of our parents as it gets tricky for everyone to get to school for a meeting. We still enjoy meeting you face to face, and we're available for conferences anytime you reach out to schedule one. Just a quick look at our agenda. This meeting will address how we are meeting the needs of your gifted learner at Waddell this year in second grade and in grades 3 through 5, so you can see what it looks like starting next year. I'll be talking about our service delivery, the curriculum we use, homework policies, communication, growth mindset versus fixed mindset, and how to reach out with questions. Mrs. Hoy and I have two parts to our job as TD teachers. We provide direct and indirect services. Indirect services account for about 40% of our time. Indirect services include testing and identification, which occurs mostly in second grade, but also in third through fifth grades. In addition to testing and identification, we also provide materials and strategies for classroom teachers and go into classrooms to model how to use those strategies and materials. The remainder of our time is spent on direct services. This is time when we work directly with the TD students. Second grade is mostly an identification year. I like to think of the time I get to spend with second graders as a time to get to know each other. That way we can hit the ground running in third grade. Direct services in second grade include 30 minutes of math pullout and 30 minutes of reading pullout weekly. In third through fifth grades, math services vary by grade level and class. Students receive approximately 50 minutes per week of either push-in or pull-out instruction. I pull third graders out for math, and I also do second grade math. Ms. Hoy works with fourth and fifth grade for math. English classes meet once a day for 1 hour in third through fifth grades. All TD students are grouped with TD peers for English daily. In second grade, our reading time will focus on poetry, figurative language, and using context clues to define unfamiliar words. We use several strategies to meet the needs of our gifted learners in our English classes in third through fifth grade. In fourth and fifth grades, we use novel studies throughout the year. Third grade will complete at least one novel study each year. Within our novel studies, we do literature circles and seminar discussion techniques. During nonfiction sessions, students are using research and presentation skills. In third grade, we often use centers to meet the needs of our diverse group of learners. Students work in cooperative groups and collaborate daily in our classes unless we're taking an assessment or writing. In fifth grade, we have a student-led career fair. This activity really takes all the skills they've been learning since third grade and allows them to showcase those skills in one culminating project. They will present their information to all kindergarten through fifth grade students in the school. We do not get to work on writing as much as we would in a typical school with a 2-hour English language arts block. We do, however, take at least 2 pieces through the entire writing process each year. Short answer and informal writing happen daily. There is never any homework in second grade. All students are encouraged to read every day. No reading log is necessary. I encourage students to keep looking until they find a book that they can't put down. Occasionally, in third through fifth grade, students will need to complete classwork at home. But most of all, I prefer they just be a kid when they get home from school. So I ask you to encourage creativity and free play time. I always like to warn you that English teachers conduct reading 3D testing 3 times a year. Each round requires a testing blitz involving all English teachers for at least 2 weeks. English instruction continues during that time, but English teachers are not present. In math, we work in cooperative groups to solve application problems. Most of our math materials are hands-on and require critical thinking. We try to extend what is being taught in class as much as possible. We are really working on developing a growth mindset in class. We want students to feel comfortable taking risks and moving out of their comfort zone. We work hard to create a classroom community where risk taking is praised, even if it results in failure. We are dedicated to looking at failure as feedback. We celebrate wrong answers as a chance to learn. We see a poor grade as a chance to make improvements in our practice the next time around. We do not want our students to feel like they can't take risks because they'll no longer appear smart, and we want them to learn how to fail while we're still here to catch them. We will communicate in several ways, all listed on the screen. Mostly in second grade, you will hear from us via Parent Square. We also ask that you communicate anything that will help us help your child. If something's going on at home, if your child tells you something that's bothering them about class, If you have a strategy to suggest to help your child be successful, we want to know so we can meet the needs of your child. If you have any questions or concerns, please email us at any time. We're also open to phone or in-person conferences at any time you feel it is necessary. We welcome your feedback. I do ask that you now open the link for our Google form. This serves as our sign-in for compliance records. It also gives you a chance to ask questions. Thank you for taking the time to watch and listen, and thank you for completing and submitting the Google form.